And I remember yet the giants of yore, who gave me bread in the days gone by. 9 worlds I knew, the 9 the tree, with mighty roots beneath the mould. Nine worlds and 3 wells, for in Yggdrasil's mighty roots are cradled 3 planes of existence, and within each the homes and halls and lands of gods and giants, men and elves, the lands of the dead and smithies of the dwarfs. Bafrunius spake, "O runes of gods and the giants' race, the truth indeed can I tell, for to every world have I one. To 9 worlds came I, to Niflheim beneath, the home where dead men dwell." Yggdrasil's longest route reached down and down, plunging finally into the frozen realm of Niflheim, where it taps into the well of Våluspá, and there where the dragon Nidhogg lives, in the place named Nastrond, where the dishonourable dead are tormented, and Nidhogg in his malice gnaws the root of Yggdrasil, seeking ever to break the root of the world tree. In Våluspá, the boiling spring, from whence the rivers Svol, Gunfra and Fimbulful flow, the well of venom, filled with more snakes and serpents than can be counted. In Niflheim, the 9th world, where the half-rotted Queen Hel rules and watches over the souls of the damned from her hall Eljudnir, surrounded by great blizzards, wreathed in snowstorms. There, at Hell's gate, howls Garm, the wolf with bloodied breast, guarding the way down among the damned from his lair in Niflheim. And next to the freezing chill of Niflheim, the fire of Muspel, the realm of Sut, the lord of flame and smoke, the Jotun with the fiery sword, who will one day lead the sons of Muspel to Asgard and break the rainbow bridge when Ragnarok comes, spreading the scathe of branches across all the 9 worlds. They who Midgard mighty created, sun shone from the south on temple rocks, the ground grows green. Yggdrasil's 2nd great route curled its way to Midgard, there to drink from the waters of Mimisbrunna, the spring of wisdom guarded by Mimir, where Odin himself traded an eye to drink from its waters. Some say Midgard was made by the gods from the eyebrows of Ymir, forged as a barrier to separate the realm of men and giants, Mannheim and Jotunheim. In Jotunheim, the giants had their great stronghold of Ulfgard, and there they wait for the day when they shall sail Naglfar to the plain of Vigrid when Ragnarok comes. As well as men and Jotun, Midgard is home to the Svartalfar, the Dark Elves, and the Dokkalfar, or Dwarfs. These dwelt in Svartalfheim and Nidvellir. The Svarts were troublesome and mischievous, dark spirits, black reflections of their kin, the Leos Alfar. But the dwarfs of Sindri's kin, in their halls of gold, were great craftsmen, master makers, and they forged many of the magical items the gods of Asgard used in their adventures and quests. The boar Grimbursti, Odin's great spear Gungnir, and Thor's mighty hammer Mjolnir. All about Midgard rolled the waves of the great ocean that Odin and his brothers had made from the blood of Ymir. Deep, far-reaching, it separated the world of men from that of the gods and that of the dead. Athwart Midgard, coiled in the ocean deep, was the great world serpent Jormungandr, scaled and cold and waiting patiently to rise and cover the earth in his venomous breath. Kurmt and Ulmt and Kurlaugs twain shall Thor each day wade through. When dooms to give he forth shall go to the Ashtree Yggdrasil, for heaven's bridge burns all in flame, and the sacred waters seethe. Across the rainbow bridge of Bifrost, one travels from Midgard to Asgard, the highest realm, home of the gods, of the warrior Aesir, and of the healers and seers of the Vanir. Here was the third and final root of Yggdrasil to be found, where it drank from the waters of the Urtabrunn, the well tended by the Norns. Three of the Norns, Urther, what was, Verthanith, what is, and Skuld, what will be, were the weavers of fate who judged and prophesied the fates of men and gods alike. And they were sought out at their well to answer riddles and advise heroes and gods on the various and many quests and seekings that they undertook. Guarding Bifrost stands the hold of Heimdall, the great fortress Himinberg, where the guardian of Asgard drinks sacred mead as he watches over the rainbow span, waiting for the day when he must sound his great horn to announce the coming of Surt. In Gladsheim stands a golden court, where the Allfather's throne is central. There shall brave and the bold find their place in Valhalla, Odin's great golden hall. Spears were its rafters, shields its thatch, and from its 540 doors shall the chosen dead march to fight at the last battle. And within this place of the Einherja is the high hall of gold and silver, Valaskjalf, shelf of the slain, from where Odin can sit on his throne and watch all of the worlds, seeing all that passes wherever it may be. Next to Gladsheim, in the halls of the Aesir, stands Vanaheim, the place of the Vanir. Here the gods of wisdom and fertility dwell. Frey and Freya, Njordr of the seas, and his wife, the giantess Skadi, Vais Kvesir, and many more. Here are stabled Bloodyhoof, Freya's steed, Gullinbursti the boar, and kept the Freya's ship, Skifblafnir, which would have fair wind wherever it sailed in whatever weather, and could be folded, small enough that Freya could keep it in his pocket. And last, we come to bright and shining Alfheimr, home of the Leos Alfar. Once the land of Alfheimr was given as a gift to Frey when the god was but a child. A tooth gift, it was called, for when a babe cuts their first tooth. Now, Alfheimr is the dwelling place of the Light Elves, bright spirits kin to the Svartalfar, kin to the Vanir, who would help and trick and sometimes hinder mortal man as their whim chose. Deep within Alfheimr, a golden-roofed hall sits on the mountain Gimli. Here, it is said, the worthy survivors of Ragnarok will come to the most beautiful place in Asgard, and there to live in peace after the fire and blood and death of the end of the world. A house I see that standeth there, bright builded than the sun more fair. O'er Gimli shines its tiles of gold, its halls no grief nor evil hold, and there shall worthy men and true in living days delight pursue.